Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. With great trepidation and worry, I'm going to try to
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
cut off at the pass part of the Kaidan mod that tends to bug in my lineup. I'm not going to blame the mod because, again, I don't know what other mods I have messed with his behavior or his, my installation might be wrong. But he just spoke about the cult. So that's the Daedric storyline. There is a storyline you need to trigger from that. And in past games, I haven't triggered it at all the way I know that it's supposed to trigger. And it just like skips 6 steps and he's talking about things that, the character doesn't know what he's talking about. Since I did do...
Never been asked if I've been in love before. It's got me thinking. I realise whatever this is, it's bigger than anything I've felt before.
So I'm going to try to trigger it naturally, see if it proceeds naturally, but be prepared for upcoming non sequiturs in quest prompts and conversation. So I'm going to try to do this from memory. I don't want to look up the wiki right now, but I believe we need to go to Dawnstar, and then it's somewhere over here-ish, I think. But you need to go to the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon. And then, so he'll have a few quests coinciding, all of his past, and then his Daedric quest line. But if I don't trigger it, it just kind of ambushes me later, even if I didn't want to start it. It's a very, it's very far out of your way to go there. Many times I just forget anyway. But then it ambushes me. That's interesting. Morthal is not considered a city. Alright. So I'm starting to build my gear sets. I now have 2 bracelets. My sneak will be much better. Significantly better. So with double enchants on, and I have played games where I took advantage of, oh, look, dragon. Quadruple enchants, which is accessible either through, don't think that's Ordinator. I think if you use the Leveler's Tower, that's an assigned perk you can give to yourself to have 4... Ooh, Nether Dragon. Ooh, cool looking. I know that the dragons around Dragon's oh, I'm in Markarth. Okay, I thought, yeah. Dawnstar is where I want to go, but Markarth is where I am. Oh, stay away from the tail. And don't shoot the horse. So my stealth will be significantly better if you want to take a look at it. This is pretty much a vanilla ring. I used an enchanting potion or an elixir, which gives a 25% bonus. But yeah, the bracelet, 35% extra damage with ranged weapons. Potions last 62% longer. And the other one is 31% harder to detect while sneaking. 35% extra damage with ranged weapons. So that's like a 70% damage bonus on two pieces of gear. So it starts to get, if you do skills in this game, you are ultimately, later on in the game, if you can keep your patience for that long, pretty unkillable. legendary difficulty, I usually don't like crossbows, but I will use one on legendary difficulty. It has a longer draw time, but it does a lot more damage and it penetrates armor. I don't like the look of crossbows, so cosmetically, uh, yeah, I wanted to go to Dawnstar. I'm sorry. You guys probably picked up on that. I went to the wrong place to go to the wrong place. But yeah, I'm only going to need a few more pieces of gear before I am ridiculously overpowered. I'd like to get a hold of the acrobatic boots naturally. And once I start putting my gear together, I'm going to want to have some reflect, and I haven't had any of that drop yet. So I am going to hold off. Alright, over here is the Saturnalia. I don't think it's Saturnalia. Saturnalia merchant.
Well, hello.
He will sell, Christmas themed stuff,
a look.
Frostfell themed stuff. So I buy reindeer, boots, clothes, gloves, hat, and that will go on display at the museum. I once hilariously gave it to Kaidan to hold because I was encumbered, and then he put it on, and I giggled for a few minutes, and then I asked him to take it off, please. Okay, yeah, it's somewhere over here. I'm gonna move it, and I'm going to make sure I discover at least a spot here. Alright, we've discovered the carriage spot, discovered the Khajiit caravan. Might as well discover the actual city while I'm here. Okay, Dawnstar's been discovered. Aren't these awesome? The signs? I like that mod too. So there are good signs on the road and good signs indicating people. Are you a handcart? No, you're a hole. Okay. Who's looking at me funny? Well, weirdly, my marker... Oh, because I'm going the wrong way. Of course I am. I'm probably still going the wrong way, even though I'm following my own marker. It's been a little while. I was very curious about the Daedric quest. I did it in full only once, and every single other time it has bugged. This is a new install of the Kaidan mod. So I don't know how many mistakes I've made. Could be lots. Alright, that might be it over here. If I end up at someone else's shrine, one might ask why one would voluntarily go to the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon, but I believe you're gonna end up here anyway if you do the museum quest. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I'm totally going the wrong way. Alrighty. Well, so much from my memory. Statue of Saraban. Whee! It's therapeutic. I have died so many times off the side of hills. No. Really? You? Yeah. I know it's hard to believe. What is she doing? Where is she going, she might ask. She doesn't know. I'm gonna end up at Sarthal. Okay. Kaidan does have some commentary about how I'm really good at stuff, but I can't read a map for shite, and I always laugh when that comes up, because it's true. This might be promising this way. I think it's close to Dim Hollow Crypt, which might have that unique vampire looking thingy. You know, the vampire looking thingy. Alright. Ooh, pretty. Ah! All the clipping. This might be Dim Hollow Crypt, and if it is, no. No, it isn't. No. 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 I am totally in the wrong place. I think I'm at, yeah. Yeah, I went totally the wrong way. You guys knew that. Yep, I'm at Bloodchill Cavern. Alright, well, let's go in and get a vampire house. This is a creation to be feared if you are on higher difficulties. It is hard. Do not come out here looking for a newbie home. I have died here so many times just trying to check this thing off my list, because the quest becomes available pretty early. But the vampires and the gargoyles? Like this waiter. Holy crap.
What
Why
do
are
you
you wearing
need?
that stupid hat? Yeah, you heard me. Can you show me to my table?
Of course.
You sound so nice, right? It's a dumb hat, man. Don't wear that hat. Again, it's another house that's just way out of the way. And it's impossible. You don't want to come riding up in here in survival mode on a horse to rest, because you're going to be dead trying to get back down the hill in the middle of winter. Okay. If you are reading this, I am dead. And so you will have to hear my toast in spirit. Of course, a little business first. As I have no living heirs, I have decided the manor will be bequeathed to you, provided you finish this last meal. As you know, I have always loved dinner parties, and so, for my final dinner, I've decided to have a few friends over. Theron, you and I shared a long and fruitful... Excuse me, my dogs are panicking. They don't like vampires. Okay. Okay, I think it's passed. Business partnership, but you altered the books to give yourself a larger cut. Don't think I didn't notice. Mariana... Oh, not that. That's a different woman. Marina, you were my first love, but also my first mistake. For your love was not mine alone, and for that, I never forgot. Ygritte, you were my ward, and in some ways, I considered you a daughter. But a daughter does not plot to steal an inheritance. So I will teach you this lesson as a father would. Leothil, we fought in the war together, and our bond is in many ways sacred. Yet, I know the horrors you committed to survive, and while I dismissed it then, I cannot now. Galtius, my old imperial friend who used to drink wine with me at the Surly Brothers' vineyard in Skingrad. One night, you drank too much and saw fit to insult my family. I told you I forgave you as you were drunk. I did not. Lastly, Saleh. We have never met. I've brought you here on a whim. You are here as a wild card, a chance to change the fates of my friends, or to revel in it, much like my fate in the next world. It's far more exciting, you see, if the future is unknown. And with that said, drinks are served. Okay, this place, like, reminds me terribly. Oh, look at the silver jug with the blood at the cup. Ooh. Okay, sit down. This reminds me of all the times that I had the defeat mod. Defeat can, like, you can end up just, like, sex after death. So much gargoyle sex. I can't, I mean, yeah. This waiter and I know each other very well. Well, that's, I mean, yeah. And my instinct now is to run and hide. So I'm going to try to be brave. And I'm going to save, like, right now. This place scares me. It should. Oh, we're going to be fine. The waiter's a little hard because he just keeps sucking the life out of people, but the gargoyles are pretty easy. Ah! She said right before she died. Dude. You. I will happily kill you. Yeah, he's level 65. You see that? It's really tough. Yeah, it's, you know. Oh, Miko, I shot you in the face. I am so sorry. I don't even know where Kaidan is. Alright, I'm gonna heal and wonder if my companions need a general heal. Where's my kitten? Oh, I don't even have enough mana. Ah! This guy scares me. He's scary.
That's all you got?
No, I've still got arrows.
Pray to Stendar while you mercy.
Ooh, no mercy. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. This place has drama. So much drama.
Need something?
Yeah, please get to a decent distance so I can talk to you.
Yes.
The vampires are all dead. And they say the house belongs to me. Actually, they didn't. Oh, and the will says the house belongs to me.
Very good. But you've created a debt between us. Here, take this. We're even now.
No, he gives me money. Your life is worth...
Need something? Yeah.
Look at all the plates on the floor. Oh yeah, these are... Okay, those aren't all plates. I thought it was like all plates.
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
You know who did this. You were here. Alright.
Azora bless you.
Thank you. I don't roleplay vampires. Not that I'm incapable of it. And I mean, I have played some massively evil characters in my time, but I just don't like the Vampire Lord. I really don't. You know, it's I hate the form, and I will say the majority of that is because you can't use items. Like, you can't wander around in that form. You can't pick up stuff. You know, I can't harvest. I don't even know if it would work with my auto harvest mod. I just developed a massive dislike for those forms. I never liked any of the responses from the NPCs about smelling like wet dog or not liking the look in your eyes. I mean, if you're gonna be a secret monster, why does everybody know? It is so immersion breaking. Mammoth Dusk. Yeah, that's not ominous. This is a great place to roleplay being a vampire. I just don't like it. There seems to be like a hierarchy of vampires where they're all assholes and, you know, they all think that you're their elder and they're your elder. Excuse me. Aw, Bard. Sorry. At least you have endings now. Really, it could be much worse. Yeah, there's a mod called, like, Undies for Everyone or something. Something like that. I spent, like, a couple of weeks of my life trying to integrate that mod. It's kind of old. It's gone through several iterations. And I believe, you know, I've used, like, Schlungs of Skyrim. I've used all these different mod sources, and I ended up. It's supposed to when my auto looter. You know, a lot of people will say, "Well, it's really simple. Just don't loot the armor." Well, my auto looter is going to take everything. I'm not leaving the armor behind. Are you crazy? And with that, you have an added like level of difficulty because my auto looter will leave everybody naked. All right. I think that's a player home I haven't gotten to yet, Sindarian's Field Lab, and I can't run to there. I think it's underground in Blackreach. So I'm going to run back down the hill to the west. But yeah, the put undies on people kind of worked vaguely, but only like one out of every 3 times, because then I would auto loot the undies. It got really weird and complicated, and then it would just kind of twitch. Like there was a lot of unwholesome twitching that was very and clipping, twitching and clipping that I did not appreciate. So this is my answer to allowing people basic dignity in their death. Is this... No, it's Dusk Glow Crevice. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm lost. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Onward. I went east. Should have gone west. I do get lost. A lot. I need the arrows, folks. I need them. I need them more than I need apple pies. Because only Saleya needs apple pies, but I will forever need the arrow. Okay, there it is. Phew. Let's see, it is the 4th of Rain's Hand, so I've already played for a game month. Because I began in the 1st month of spring, and now I'm in the 2nd month of spring. Okay, we're 1/6 of the way to a Gilder Green. And absolutely nobody is following me. Oh, you guys are... What? Just... What? They're all stuck. Oh, they're fighting. Oh! Oh, we pulled the whole fort!
So I can stab you in the back. I didn't take you. I'm gonna slit your belly like an old woman's purse.
That's really rude. The old woman's purse, though. God, I thought that was Miko. You go, Iron Claw. You go, little man. Yeah. Yeah.
Think you can take me?
Light armor increases to all of 28, starting the game at 25. Ah! Look at Iron Claw go. He is the
I
best.
can take you.
Sweetie, are you hurt? How hurt are you? Come on, buddy. Will you stop? It's a cat. Yeah, it's a cat that would eat your face. That's fair. I mean, most cats will eat your face, but only some of them will kill you first. Bad angle. Nico, you've been working hard on this dude, huh? Good job.
I'll have your head.
Go, Iron Claw! Mercy! You ever had to beg a cat for mercy? Go, little buddy. Yeah. I desperately want a little treat bag for him. Good job, babies. Do I have anything that would make good cat treats? You guys deserve treats. Alright, yeah. Let's see your inventory, baby. What would you like as a snack? What would you like? Would you like... Okay, there we go. Salmon steaks. Let's give you 10 salmon steaks, little buddy. And you, little Iron Claw, I've got some fish for you because you're amazing. Yeah! You tell me. Okay. Alright. You... I'm not going to give you the mead. It's a little bit much. I'm going to give you some... No, you seem like the sort that would like raw fish instead of cooked, right? Am I right? Let's see if I have a jug. Do you have a jug of milk? Alright. I don't want to feed you on skeever. Let's give you some slaughterfish, huh? That seems... Absorb their strength, little guy. Good job. I'm so proud of both of you. Look at those dead bodies. Look at them. He goes on patrol. I don't know where Kaidan is at all. That's okay. I can call him once I get up there. Good job, guys. Yeah, I've been telling you it's near Dim Hollow Crypt, or at least one of the Dawn Guard locations. Let's see if I'm right, but I think it is. But as you know, I can be tragically determined that I'm right, but I'm really very wrong. See, yeah, it does have that little, like, vampire thing around here. I did not canter all the way. No, okay, thank you. Oh, boy, would that be embarrassing. Alright. I'll find it later. Oh, this is the Stendar. Okay. This is the burnt vigilant of Stendar. So Stendar's... yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Vampires suck. They suck bad. You... Did you hear what I said? Did you... yeah. 6 whole septums. Letter to Keeper Carcetti. It's Carcet or Carcetti, I don't know. You're either French or Italian. Figure it out. I've received your letter about the sudden disappearance of our patrols in the Pale. The news is troubling for sure. My old partner Fenric was among them, and he was not only a vigil enforcer, but the finest warrior I knew. For him to be missing is no small thing, but perhaps fate has conspired for these events to happen, so that I may repay the life debt I owe him. I will leave for Dawnstar in the morning and take a room at the inn. If I learn anything, you will be the first to know. Stendar's mercy be with you. Azarin. I actually don't know which quest that is. I'm assuming Creation Club something, because I don't have any mods to extend vampire anything. Hey, good guys. Yes, I'm lost. Thank you for forgiving me. Alright, clearly not right here. Let's try further up here. So this is a lot of my game, folks. Wandering around in the cold, completely lost. In fact, seems like a moment for apple pies and coffee. It is a drink. Alright. I do remember something that I wanted to do. I keep forgetting. You guys have to remind me. Nico, take a note. I need to go to Honningbrew Meadery and alright, let's see if this is it. Frostmere Crypt. Ah! Loud! Loud noises! Don't get me! I'm well, yeah, you're bandits. Of course you're gonna prey on someone who's lost. I need to go to Honningbrew Meadery, to the 2 meaderies, one in Riften and one in Whiterun. They have special items that are added by the gourmet mod that will extend the length of the food that I'm eating, the buff food. You guys remind me. Oh my god. Okay. That was the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. Is this Dim Hollow Crypt? It is Dim Hollow Crypt. Okay. Phew. Alright, so that'll be discovered when I need to port there for Dawnstar. I mean for, what's it called? Dawnguard. Alright, there's a sign up, there's a stone up here. Let's see what it is. It's the middle of the nowhere stone. Not just the middle of nowhere, but the middle of the nowhere.
Bad time to
Which
get
is more
lost.
specific. Yee!
Why, this is a surprise.
Yeah! You go, Miko. You guys are the best. How majestic you are, man. Oh, well that's less, sweetie. Sweetheart. Oh! Hey. Weird. Alright. I am actually going to take the time to port back to the Lover's Stone, and then back here in hopes that Kaidan will actually show up. Because otherwise, dramatically going to his quest location without him there is not great. Oh, I wonder if he's still in Warmstone and I never told him to stop resting. Yeah. Kaidan just slept in and I left him home, didn't I? Oh dear. I sure did. Good job. Alrighty. Fortunately, Kaidan Mod can accommodate people like me. I'm not gonna have to go all the way back to the to my home. I'll just summon him. Ooh, so pretty. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, just get the yeah. Get the fireplace. The whole effect. I mean, the dead bodies aren't really picturesque, but I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. It's been a very long day, and I hate being reminded that I suck at finding things. Alright. Not only sucking at finding things. Oh, look! He's gambling! Frolicking! Or just nibbling on the toes of a dead person, because it's yummy. I don't know, he's a cat. Okay, summon Kaidan. I don't think I've even had to use it yet, which is pretty good. Here's the summon Ki, which is his horse. Sometimes I have a last summon Ki and just a dead horse corpse falls in front of me. Fortunately, there is a console command called revive, which I use because, good God, that's fucked up. I've had a really bad day. I'm gonna have a drink of wine. Okay. Dragonborn's lost and drunk in the woods. Alright, summon Kaidan. Only to upset him. Hi.
What do you need?
Okay, are we good?
Is that all you needed?
Yeah, I'm sorry I left you. I suck. Alrighty, let's go upset you. Floofy bear! Rude. Wow, you're like hitting hard, huh? Eventually, I'm going to make a bow that has drain health in it.
Let's see what else.
You reminded me. Here is, yeah, Deadland Cave is added by the Kaidan mod.
What the fuck happened here? Bandits attacking their own kind.
They're bandits. Alright. Wish me luck, folks.
Would it be so bad to say that I'd really like to kiss you again? No? Would probably be bad to say I'd like to spend hours kissing you again.
Actually, it's a perfect spot for you, and for that. But, you're gonna be really upset, like, in about 30 seconds, so...
Can we go? We really shouldn't be here.
Why?
Shrines are conduits to their princes, and this is the shrine of Meruna's Dagon. Let's just leave.
What's the problem? You've never been serious about Daedric's shrines, but you've never been anxious about Daedric's shrines before.
This one's different. Please, I'll explain later. Let's just get away from this place.
Who's Maronis Dagon?
Really? You don't know? He's the Daedric Prince of Destruction and Revolution. There are few as purely evil. Dagon was the cause of the Oblivion Crisis 2 centuries ago. He was the one who ended the last Dragonborn bloodline. Before you.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Thank you. Sooner we're out of here, the better.
Okay.
What's next?
So I have initiated him being unhappy. Doesn't sound like I did a good thing, does it? Oh, that dude hitting me gave me an extra point. Go, dude hitting me. Alright, getting better at the bow. I haven't even put a point into restoration. Okay, jingly kitty in my lap. I can't see my keyboard.
That cave could make good shelter.
You don't want to
Provided
go
we
in there,
clear
darling.
out
That's the
whatever's
yeah.
inside.
Let's. You want to get away. Oh, kitty, I'm not talking to you. It's okay. I'm gonna skip over to Throat of the World and give the horn to the yelly white dudes. Yeah, Vandal is my cat. He's one of two. Ash is the other cat. But Vandal spends hours in my lap every day, and he kind of seems to get it. Kind of seems to like video games. He's kind of into them, so he'll watch me play. But then he wants to, like, work the mouse, which makes sense. He's a cat. It's a mouse. He's the loudest purr in the world. Here, sweetie. He is a rescue, and he's a little black cat with few little white tuxedo spots, and his name is Vandal.
I didn't even have that.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jorgen whimsical. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Yay! Time to stand in a circle and yell! Wow, it's dark. Okay. Alright. Vandal is not declawed, and he likes to knead my forearms, so occasionally there might be some whimpering. Okay. What's been happening? Nothing? Cold? Cold's been happening, yeah? Door's
You
chilly?
have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Oh, don't hurt me, go! Stop hurting my dog. Oh, I don't like these guys. I like how Kaidan mod author knows to
Dovahkiin,
ask him to stand to the
you have
side in this
tasted the
one.
voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Yay, books! I'm gonna run around and take all their books. But I'm also gonna speak to Arngir, and he
Sky,
should be able to give
guard
me a
you.
place to go to get a shout, a wall. What was that ceremonial about? Were you shouting at me?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
What did you actually say?
Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery
Okay, I've
of the
already
voice
gone through
tempt
this.
you into the arrogance of power.
I kind of refuse
That
to call
has
this
been
guy
the
master if
downfall
it's
of many
behind that
Dragonborn before you.
paywall. I'm not paying. Okay, there it is. I'd like to learn more of the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words
go.
of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Okay.
Sky, guard you.
So you are the Ysmir, Dragon of the North.
I guess it's official now. I just hope I know what I'm actually doing. I mean, and after a day like today, that's not very likely.
You're doing Nern proud. Don't you ever doubt yourself around me, because I will not hear it.
Oh. Thank you. Do you want this copy of the Amulet of Kings?
I've been meaning to read this. Thank you. Here, I've got something for you too.
Let me check your
Need
gear.
me to take some things?
Alright. Any thoughts?
Look, I know Bosma like meat, but can you please stop looking at me as if I was a bowl of hawker stew? I know I'm a fine piece of meat, but I don't want to be eaten, you know.
You'd only be at risk if you were an apple.
Alright then.
You passed it.
Kaidan, cut him off as he was congratulating me on passing my Dragonborn test. I'm gonna go to Honningbrew Meadery. Oh, it's not open. And it's 2 a.m. Okay. Let's go take a nap at Tundra Homestead. It's so cozy looking even though I stripped the table of all edibles. Alright. We talk to Kaidan and see if he will discuss what we just
You look tired.
experienced. Yeah, I am. Let's rest here.
Seems like a safe place to spend the night.
Are you holding up all right?
Kaidan, are you alright? Something seems to have been bothering you today.
It's nothing. Well, it's nothing I should burden you with.
You could never burden me with anything.
I've been thinking about my past and the mistakes that I made with the Blooded Dawn.
Tell me more about it then.
I once told you I don't handle things well. Not after Brynjar died. I thought if I was stronger, I could put it behind me.
You were grieving. That doesn't make you weak.
The power promised offered just that. An end to the weakness.
What were their beliefs?
The Blooded Dawn believed that you had to destroy what was to make way for the new, and that included yourself. The doctrine taught me that the world was flawed, and we were the ones who would liberate it.
And how did all that make you feel?
I felt the world hadn't been kind to me. So, why not? Just burn it all down.
I'd rather not continue for now. I'll tell you the rest another time, alright?
Dragonborn.
Come on, let's get going.
I was just starting to get cozy.
Oh, I'm still gonna read a book.
Who's a good dog? It's you! It's you, you're a good dog.
I have a little trouble sleeping tonight, so I'll read a book. A Children's Anuad. A Children's Anuad. The Anuad paraphrased. The first ones were brothers, Anu and Parome. They came into the void, and time began. As Anu and Parome wandered the void, the interplay of light and darkness created Nier. Both Anu and Parome were amazed and delighted with her appearance, but she loved Anu, and Parome retreated from them in bitterness. Nier became pregnant, but before she gave birth, Parome returned, professing his love for Nier. She told him that she loved only Anu, and Parome beat her in rage. Anu returned, fought Parome, and cast him outside time. Nier gave birth to creation, but died from her injuries soon after. Anu, grieving, hid himself in the sun and slept. God, Anu, sometimes I really wish I could do that myself, right? Meanwhile, life sprang up on the 12 worlds of creation and flourished. 12? There are 12? Huh. After many ages, Parome was able to return to time. He saw creation and hated it. He swung his sword, shattering the 12 worlds in their alignment. Anu awoke and fought Parome again. The long and furious battle ended with Anu the victor. He cast aside the body of his brother, who he believed was dead, and attempted to save creation by forming the remnants of the 12 worlds into one. Oh, well, that would make sense. Nirn, the world of Tamriel. As he was doing so, Padme struck him through the chest with one last blow. Anu grappled with his brother and pulled them both outside of time forever. The blood of Padome became the Daedra. The blood of Anu became the stars. The mingled blood of both became the Aedra, hence their capacity for good and evil, and their greater affinity for earthly affairs than the Daedra, who have no connection to creation. On the world of Nirn, all was chaos. The only survivors of the 12 worlds of creation were the Elinophe and the Hist. The Elinophe are the ancestors of Mer and Men. The Hist are the trees of Argonia. Nirn originally was all land with interspersed seas but no oceans. A large fragment of the Elnophe world landed on Nirn relatively intact, and the Elnophe living there were the ancestors of the Mer. These Elnophe fortified their borders from the chaos outside, hid their pocket of calm, and attempted to live on as before. Other Elnophe arrived on Nirn scattered amid the confused jumble of the shattered worlds, wandering and finding each other over the years. Eventually, the wandering Elnophe found the hidden land of old Elnophe, and were amazed and joyful to find their kin living amid the splendor of ages past. The wandering Elnophe expected to be welcomed into the peaceful realm, but the old Elnophe looked on them as degenerates, fallen from their former glory. For whatever reason, war broke out and raged across the whole of Nirn. The old Elnophe retained their ancient power and knowledge, but the Wanderers were more numerous and toughened by their long struggle to survive on Nirn. This war reshaped the face of Nirn, sinking much of the land beneath new oceans, and leaving the lands as we know them, Tamriel, Akavir, Atmora, and Vokuda. The old Elnophe realm, although ruined, became Tamriel. The remnants of the Wanderers were left divided on the other 3 continents. Over many years, the Elnophe of Tamriel became the Mer, elves, the Dwemer, the Deep Ones, sometimes called dwarves, the Chimer, the Changed Ones, who later became the Dunmer. The Dunmer, the Dark or Cursed Ones, the Dark Elves. Oh, the Chimer who later became the Dunmer and the Dunmer. Okay, the Bosmer, the Green or Forest Ones, the Wood Elves, and the Altmer, the Elder or High Ones, the High Elves. On the other continents, the wandering Elnophe became the Men, the Nords of Atmora, the Red Guards of Yokuda, and the Taishi. Oh, Taishi? Taishi. Taishai? I've only ever seen it written. Saichi of Akavir. The Hist were bystanders in the Elnophe War, but most of their realm was destroyed as the war passed over it. A small corner of it survived to become Black Marsh in Tamriel, but most of their realm was sunk beneath the sea. Eventually, men returned to Tamriel. The Nords were the first, colonizing the northern coast of Tamriel before recorded history, led by the legendary Ysgramor. The 13th of his line, King Harold, was the first to appear in written history, and so the mythic era ended. Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.